On today's episode, I'm going to be reacting to Ozzy Osbourne, Mr. Crowley from 1981. On the last video, I reacted to Black Sabbath War Pigs from the 1970 live show they did in Paris. And it got me thinking, why is Ozzy Osbourne so rich? Why were Black Sabbath so big? Because I've never gone down that rabbit hole. But after watching that War Pigs, I thought, nah, I have to go down this road, as well as all the other roads I'm already heading down, like Stevie Ray Vaughan and etc. I need to go down this one because I want to expand my musical vision. So I thought what I would do is I will react to Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne's solo career and put them against each other and see which one's better. So without further ado, we're reacting to one of Ozzy Osbourne's first singles from his solo album, Mr. Crowley. Let's get in on this! Cheers! It's a bit different from the rock and roll I'm used to. That hard metal rock. That's cool. It's like Michael Jackson face.
Crowley, what went on in your head? Oh, Mr. Crowley, did you talk to the dead? Uncovering things that were sacred, then you missed all this love. You fooled all the people with magic. Yeah, you waited on Satan's door, Mr. Charlie. Did you think you were pure, Mr. Annoying? In that tunnel rapport,
Wow.
uncovering things that were sacred, and you missed all this love. Conceiving
The guitar.
of a secret, yeah, this gets to the afterglow.
Not even looking. Nah, I'm gonna have to go back a second, guys. That pinch harmonic he just made was epic. Listen to that pinch harmonic on the guitars. That's if you're not a guitarist, that squeal it makes. Squeal. Let me hear that.
Mr. Crowley, won't you ride my white horse?
pausing it. I can tell it's gonna go into a fat solo here, guys. Holy crap! There's so much things I gotta quickly say. If there's one thing I've learned instantly, Black Sabbath. I was saying, who is the drummer? Because he was an absolute legend on those drums, and everyone was saying it's Bill Ward. First of all, Bill Ward, you are a gangster. And what it's made me think is, Ozzy's clearly gone into his solo career here, because I was reading apparently he got fired from Black Sabbath, which is crazy. How are we going to fire the main guy, by the way? Imagine that. That's like Led Zeppelin going, let's fire Robert Plant. You're just going to go, Wool. I mean, he's the guy. So I don't know what that was all about. But apparently people are saying, chill, because when you see Dio, who took over, I know Dio from the Tenacious D. If you know, you know. That's how I know Dio. But I've never listened to Black Sabbath songs with Dio in. But apparently people are saying, don't knock it until you try it. But anyway, Ozzy Osbourne has clearly gone onto a solo career and gone, well, first of all, I need a shit hot drummer, someone who's gonna stand up to Bill Ward kind of vibes, fills and etc. I'm gonna need a guitar player. Now, I know I've heard of this guitar player because I know he died very young, and if you're a guitarist, you know it, and I can tell by his guitar. His name is Randy Rhoads. Apparently he died very young. I'm not sure how old, but and I don't know how. I'm actually intrigued. Leave it in the comments, how did that guy die? Which is sad. I'm assuming maybe drugs. Why are you assuming that, Jay? I don't know, because you're chilling with Ozzy Osbourne, what the fucking one of the biggest drug takers in the world. So he's like, I need a great drummer, I need a great guitar player, and I need someone who's gonna kick back on that bass. And that's exactly what he's done here, because the band, let's have it right, are tight. Also, if you've seen the Osbournes, the TV show, I've noticed when watching it that Ozzy Osbourne's very specific and he wants to be fully rehearsed. He wants to make sure his vocals sound good, because there was a clip where he's like, nah, I'm not going on stage with that, I look like a twat, for the lack of a better word. Or he's like, I sound crap, I need to rehearse. So that's good. He's like, he wants to make sure his music is on point, and I respect that. Not just going up there sounding crap, letting the drugs take over. He always clearly had respect for his music and how he sounds. He didn't want it to come across snide. Right, let me get ready for this solo. Keyboard and the guitar playing lead. Ozzy stood there like he's not meant to be there. That guitar playing. He knows every single scale on that guitar. That was speed. The speed he was hitting, and then going back into the slow vibrato, and then he was using everything. He was using the bends, the scales, the tapping, the whammy. He's next level on guitar. I wonder. Oh mate. That was. I'm trying not to swear, but that was shit hot, that guitar solo. Wow. Props to Randy Rhoads. R.I.P. He would have gone on to be something seriously special. Because at such a young age, he's already done stuff like that. Just wow. Just wow. As for the lyrics, I noticed the title of the song is Mr. Crowley. Now, I know Crowley from Supernatural. Have we got any Supernatural fans in the house? Because if you've seen Supernatural, you'll know that that's based on a real man who was an oculist. I think that's the word. And I do also know that Led Zeppelin purchased Mr. Crowley's house. One of the members, I think it was Jimmy Page. It's in Wales. And he was like satanic and an oculist and etc. But he's also got a book, Crowley. So clearly Ozzy Osbourne was just interested with all that kind of stuff at the time, because quite a lot of his lyrics are quite, don't know, he mentions the devil and all this. But look what he's done with it. You know what I mean? His lyrics and like Black Sabbath and witches and scary stuff. It must have been so cool to see that back in the 70s when that wasn't really a thing. Like, who else was doing that? Alright, a lot of you have been like, in 69 Led Zeppelin released their first album, and also Deep Purple. I literally know nothing about Deep Purple, but I'm pretty sure, are they the people who wrote Smoke on the Water? Because I'm going to say it right now, before I even ever go down that hole. Smoke on the Water might be a good riff, but that song is a pile of like, that song is fully overrated. But yeah, up to now, War Pigs, Mr. Crowley. I'm going to have to... It's 1-1. It's a draw. It's a draw up to now, guys, because that was a banger. But War Pig's riff is too good to not keep. What do you guys think? What's better, Mr. Crowley or War Pigs? Let me know in the comments. And more importantly, let me know what to react to next. What Black Sabbath song and what Ozzy Osbourne song? Let me know. Like it, share it, and subscribe.